usually start the episode with an opening line. So tonight's opening line is from a song and it pertains to the topic. So the line is started from the bottom of the clock. Now I'm at the top of the globe. You don't know me. Nah, you don't know me. Does anybody know the song?
Drake.
I thought it was Jake.
It does no, it does. Started from the bottom. No, not that one. But good guess. No. So I had a assist from the homie Jesse Satin for tonight's song. It's "Don't Know Me" by Trey the Truth.
Okay,
And the reason I selected this song is because I feel like as artists, a lot of times, I've noticed since living in like this artist world, there's a difference between like a regular lifestyle and the artist lifestyle. And I think a lot of times we have to balance both, right? But a lot of times people get to know us as one and they think that this is us, but they don't really know us. So tonight's episode is called Clark Kent versus Superman. Because I kind of, I guess, associate that with like the regular life that we live, and then this artist life, which is like our superhero life. So I wanted to get to know both of you tonight, your Clark Kent sides and your Superman sides. So that's how we'll start out. First, I want to introduce our guests for tonight, Duct Tape Jesus and Empress Rob. Yes. Yes, thank y'all so much for coming. I think I met you maybe like 2 years ago, but I met you through Duct Tape Jesus because you performed together at one of my shows. Yes,
Sounds
and
about right.
yeah, it was super dope. And since then, I've just been in love with you. So
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Yes.
Feeling is mutual.
thank you. And then I don't know how long I've known you, but you've just been super dope this whole time, and I love you as well.
Oh my God, thank you so much. Bro. Yeah, we
Yes,
here,
of
bro.
course, of course. So
We made it.
I want to start out with you. So who is the Clark Kent side of you? Who is Carlos?
For to that point, Clark Kent is I don't know if you've seen the movie Kill Bill. Clark Kent is pretending to be a person, but Superman is who it really is.
Really is. Okay, so
You know
you
what I'm
think that,
saying?
yeah, that's the real
But,
him,
but
right?
that didn't apply to me. But like I just it's like you know what I'm saying like I like to make music and I like to make art and I do it under a name. But a lot of times where sometimes people get their feelings hurt by saying that the performer or whatever the hell is them instead of an extension of them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just fully okay with like Carlos is just like I like to write. You know what I'm saying? I like to hang out with my friends. I like to I'm a chill. Like to you know what I'm saying? Mostly write and just like smoke and make music. You know what I'm saying? And I get to perform as Duct Tape Jesus, and that's a fun thing to do. But Carlos is chill, you know what I'm saying? I'm a regular, I be chilling, I kicking back.
be chilling.
I don't got, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just be, you know what I'm saying? I'm my own little dolo type, but I get to show out as, like, Duct Tape Jesus. So, like, I like to keep the Carlos. The Carlos is like, all right, I'm cooling, you know what I'm saying? Duct Tape Jesus is like, just an extension. Just like, I can put this art under one little thing. The things I like to do musically, the things I like to do, like, collage-wise or whatever the hell, or, like, any other music projects or creative projects I have, just put it through that. Basically, but Carlos be chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, cool.
This is Carlos right here. You ain't even talking to this is Carlos. What's up, y'all?
Right.
I never
Carlos
sat
all day.
down. I never had this sort of format. Oh shit! I never had this sort of format, like talking. I've been on a microphone, but like talking, sitting down. I've never done this before.
Yeah.
That doesn't feel like
okay.
Duct Tape Jesus. It feels like just Carlos.
Just Carlos, yeah. I'm gonna come back to that of something specific about Carlos, but Shavana as well. All I know about you is you're from Texas.
I am from Texas.
No.
Okay, tell
Not
me
the
about
government.
Yes, I mean
No,
that's
it's
what
like-
Clark Kent, right? Shavana, and it's such a beautiful name.
Thank you.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, so I moved here from Texas about 4 years ago. I've been kind of all over. I guess technically I'm from Texas. My dad was in the military.
Okay,
so
okay, yeah.
I lived there the longest, so I guess I'll claim him. I guess. But yeah, I guess the difference between Empress, Rav, and Shavana. So Empress Rav is just basically an exaggerated version of myself. But in real life, I'm definitely kind of like a homebody a little bit. I like going out and shit, but I'm not like as outgoing. I'm definitely not as confident. honestly, a lot of the times, like, I'll just tell myself, like, okay, you're Empress right now, bitch. Like, get it together. Like, you just gotta show up as Empress. Like, you gotta perform. So it just is what it is. But definitely when it gets into the music and stuff like that, like, it's me for sure. Like, it's like my diary. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, to choose the name Empress, like it's such a powerful statement. So-
crazy thing is, I didn't even give that name to myself.
Oh,
so,
tell me how you
yeah.
got it.
I got it from the studio. So I work at a Spot. Shout out to Spot Recording Studio.
Hey, the Spot.
But no, the owner. So I've always been like super into tarot too. That's like part of it. So there's like an Empress tarot card in there. Like, and I don't know if I told him about that or anything, but he literally was the one who like came up with that name. He just started calling me that like around the studio. So like they call me Empress at the studio. Like if you book me, that's the name that shows up. And I was like, and then I made that my Instagram name. So I started popping out. And then people would be like, hey, Empress. And I was like, shit, I guess I'm Empress now. So I just like changed
It's
my
called
artist
branding,
name.
y'all. It's called branding.
Period.
Okay, I like it. That's dope. And Carlos, something that I know that we share in common, you have a Caribbean background.
Lot of mercy.
Lot of mercy.
No, yeah, I'm Panamanian.
Yes,
I guess
yes.
they'd say first generation Panamanian. Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's something people I guess don't know about me. That's true. I'm not gonna like talk
I
about
mean, your
myself
name is
every time.
Carlos
Who-
Reyes, right?
Yeah, Reyes. Say the whole, go ahead. You can't more Spanish
Sorry,
than that.
Clark Kent. I'm putting your whole government.
No,
on.
no, for sure. It's the whole government.
I don't know your last
Whole
name.
government. Oh, I know. Nah. But yeah. I'm first generation. Like my everyone in my family, like my uncles and my father and mother, like learned English essentially. I guess they call it Afro-Latino, whatever the hell. But like I'm Panamanian, I'm black. You know what I'm saying? But,
Yeah. But it's so influential, I feel, in your
Oh,
upbringing because it is different than just the regular, like, American upbringing.
Yeah, 100%. It always felt different, like mostly from music, and I got into rap later because I was mostly listening to R&B when I was younger, R&B and salsa when I was younger, and I got through hip hop through like, I guess when there would be a rapper on an R&B song when they started doing that sort of thing.
Okay, yeah,
So that's when I
yeah.
started listening to certain rappers, but mostly I was just listening to I still do just older R&B and just sort of like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But salsa is like salsa and R&B and like the drums and like kind of percussion and like this sort of like this collective head nod and like this jam band sort of thing where everyone kind of gets involved and the songs are like 13 minutes long type of thing. There's like an element of repetitiveness and it's not just about fully the words, it's more so about the music as opposed to just the words. I know I rap, but like that's not. I'm more so on the side of like a lot of times the verse is an avenue for the hook. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not. The words are important to me, but the main thing for me is like the groove and like how does it like connect and like hit with people, as opposed to like immediately specifically trying to tell you something instead of just giving you a bunch of things to grasp on that you kind of build your own idea of, or like this sort of collage of things, and you grasp it and then this song kind of about this, right? And like just whatever you think it's about, just kind of run with it, and that's now it's your song. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, I like that. Dope. And then back to you, Empress. I know you also have a background in, I don't know, your singing background. You're just it's very clear that you are vocally trained and that you have such control of your voice. So I just wanted to dive into a little bit of your experience and background with singing.
Yeah, so I've been singing my entire life. I think I started singing before I started talking. Like I used to sing Barney and shit. But so I sang in the choir as soon as I got into school. I was singing in school. I never would write my own music. It was more of just like I knew that singing was what I loved to do. So I only started writing maybe about 6 years ago.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, so I guess singing is my first love for sure.
Okay.
One
And
of my favorite voices in the city.
Yes, it's so distinct.
It's distinct. It's different. I'd be
so
like, okay, I'm here.
different.
Not to be like that, but I'm just saying he'll be like, oh, okay, this is a groove. I'll be heard for you singing the first time. I was like, oh,
Yes.
you're
I'd
be
singing.
hollering.
Yeah, you was like, oh,
hollering.
damn, this is crazy.
Yes. That's
Notes,
literally-
the high notes, the low notes. I'm like, damn, this ain't no whisper, nothing. This that real singing.
It's so powerful.
It's powerful
Yes.
as fuck. Seriously,
Yes.
it's like really,
Did you say he's
honestly.
buff?
No, I said power as fuck.
Yes, but no, that's everyone's response when they hear you for the first time. So I'm just so glad that I've gotten to hear you so many times. And you're always so down for everything, like any performance and like interview, whatever. So I appreciate that. I appreciate your willingness to be collaborative.
Honestly, I'm appreciative of you for even inviting me. I'm gonna be real. The yard, I feel like, was the thing that set me off in the city. Like once I did that, everyone was like, "Oh, you trying to come to my show? Oh, you want to sing it?" Oh yeah, book me, bitch, I'm coming.
Yeah, even and in fact, that night people were like, "Yo, who was that girl?" I kept getting all these messages about you, asking who you were. So definitely, and I thought you had been performing for years at that time. I was
like,
so
one of my
shocked.
first shows
That's
in the
crazy.
city.
Yeah, you have such stage presence and confidence, and it's just really great to watch you. Yeah, yeah.
For real, dog.
Yeah.
It's so
Listen,
crazy
man.
hearing people tell me I'm confident. I'm literally not at all. I be fucking like.
Hey, keep lying on hey, keep
Right? Just like you're
But
like,
it's
you gotta
like-
be Empress right now,
Yeah.
right?
No,
That's
turn it
literally what
on.
I'm saying. It's like the Clark Kent Superman. Like it's just like, okay, you have to be Empress right now. You have no choice.
Yeah.
So show up. And I mean, they can't tell the difference. So.
Right. Yeah, no.
That's so tight. Yeah.
Definitely, definitely. Carlos, I just wanted to shout you out really quick because you were just nominated for Album of the Year, and I think that's
Yes.
really dope. I just wanted that's really amazing.
I just cashed that check. Shout out my boys.
Hey.
I didn't even say it like that. I probably
Yeah,
shouldn't have said that,
so-
but yeah, I did. Though.
Yes, and I was listening in preparation for this, and just another, just everything that you put out is so dope, and again, very distinct, a very distinct style. So where does that come from?
God. I'd say, just you travel a bunch, you listen to certain things, you have influences from your parents, you know what you like. I grew up listening, like I was saying, like salsa, a lot of Miami bass, like growing up and stuff like that. You know what you like in certain stuff, you know what you like in certain artists, you pick apart of like certain songs or why that song makes me feel good, or just like, why is Super Freak such a good song? Why is that song Freak Out such a good song? Of like, what do you like about these songs? I'm thinking, okay, these are avenues to the hook. You know what I'm saying? These are avenues to the thing. Obviously, the words you say are important because it's rap, and they niggas need to know you can be able to rap, which I show out. But also, that I don't want that just to be my only thing of just like, I'm a dude who raps very well on a song. I care about the song more than I care about me rapping well. Just I know that sounds. No, I don't care how it sounds actually. But like that's what I mostly care about, is like the song more. So I just care about songs and music a bunch, kind of music nerd type Jones, you know what I'm saying? And I just comes from that. Just listening to a bunch of stuff, either from like old Kiss records or like Steely Dan or like Rick James or Marvin Gaye and stuff like that. Just listening to a bunch of stuff like that and like picking what you like from them.
Yeah, nice.
Hell yeah, we out here.
I think in today's society, a lot of the younger generation are figuring out who they are very quickly, and carving out their identity. So I wanted to know, when did you guys figure out who you were in terms of this artist side of you guys?
Last week.
Let's go.
I feel like I still don't know, low key, but I be all over the place, especially me. I think it's like, it's literally just understanding the journey and like being down for the journey. Who I am now is probably not gonna be who I am in like 2 months, but at the moment, I always had a hard time with like, I'm all over the place. I love so many different genres. I wanna make an alternative song. I wanna make a house song. I wanna rap. And like, I think it's okay to just like, accept that that's who I am. I'm literally all over the place and chaotic as fuck, and like it's cool. So whatever, but yeah.
No, everything you do is dope. I heard that the rap stuff that you were doing in your stories and
Hip hop,
yes.
bars.
I hit him up. I was like, nigga, is this how you rap?
Yeah, and I was like, this is the how I rap. This is better. This is a different thing on how I rap. This is bars over there.
Yes,
This is that's tight. It's different. That wasn't trying to be. You was snapping. We got there's some things in the works.
Yes. That kind of taps into my next question then, as we're talking about the superhero side. What are some of you guys' superpowers?
I'm not afraid of people. That's my biggest one.
Okay. And has that been always, or is that something you had to cultivate?
Nah, I just say that just growing up in a Panamanian house, you just, like, I guess public speaking or just saying like just people like, oh, it's a group I gotta say something in front of. I'm not afraid of people. That carries out through a lot of stuff and it helps me a lot, I feel like. And sometimes, I don't want to say that everyone's afraid of people type of stuff, but like, not afraid of people, then it means I'm willing to communicate how I feel type of stuff. So I guess my superpower is like, I'm very good at like getting to the point of how I feel super quick, which why writing verses is easy. Like fast. I'm good at like high, this jumbles of feelings of like, dang, I don't feel this and that type of stuff. A lot of times I don't even like, I wouldn't say I diary, but like I'll get sent a bunch of beats from my friends and stuff like that. And like how a lot of times I figure out my feelings and emotions is through bars, and I'll look back and I'm like, damn, that was 2 times I said that in that thing. I'm like, that's probably something to dig into. So like, I'm not afraid of people and
like
communication.
Thank you.
I'm good at talking.
I'm afraid. I'm very afraid.
Everybody. It's a good song.
I would say mine is probably, okay, so this sounds so conceited, but literally I never had to try to sing. I've always known how to sing.
Bars,
People
come
ask
hell
me,
yeah.
can you teach me how to sing? Literally no. Just do it. Just do it. Like open your mouth. I don't know. Other than that, oh no. Other than that, probably like my resilience.
Hell yeah.
Being a woman in this shit, I'm an audio engineer too. I don't know if y'all know.
Yes.
Being a woman in this shit, like if I didn't have resilience, I would have been done a long time ago. So
If y'all need y'all stuff mastered and mixed, go to Empress Rab, amazing audio engineers. That's another part of, that's a big thing to, in my opinion. I'm like, dang, you don't talk about it. I'm like, you're an auto engineer, your whole, it's tight as hell. You know what I'm saying? Besides singing on the joint, we made a couple songs together. I'm like, oh, it's done. Right in the thing, I'm like, I already know how it's supposed to sound, this and that. And like taking mine, like little tips, but like mostly being like, oh, I know what you mean. And just like, I'm like, damn, this is way better than I thought. Great audio, audio, that's a big, that's a big
that's
thing.
a huge superpower.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Absolutely.
a big superpower. I feel like that's my,
yes. Can you talk a little bit about how you got into that or decided to get into
that's
that?
crazy.
Yeah, it's like this whole crazy story. I'm gonna make it short though.
No,
you
it's
make
a
it however
podcast.
long,
Nigga, no
girl.
short,
We
nigga,
here.
podcast.
Y'all got better shit to do now.
Nah.
So I was making music before I came to Virginia, but it was just on some like just writing in my notebook. I've always sang. But I had like downloaded GarageBand on my phone and shit. So I was like trying to figure it out with that, but it wasn't sounding that great. So I had like looked up online. So I knew I was moving here, and I was basically just like, I just want to see if I can find like a little production class or something. I just want to learn how to like do the shit on my own because I don't want to have to like ask people for help. And I ended up finding this random ass internship at the Spot recording studio. So literally as soon as I moved here, I started interning at the Spot. Like everything I know in Virginia stemmed from that. Like I just jumped right in. They had this 6-month program. I took that shit hella serious. I was in the studio every day. I didn't have no friends. I had just moved here, so whatever. And I was just like, look, can I do this? Can I sit in a session? Let me, you know what I'm saying? And they hired me, and that's just that's what it was.
No, I like that.
That's tight as hell.
Yes, and,
She went for it.
Intentional and investing in yourself. I think that's
That shit was expensive too. So.
It's hard.
Investing.
Man, the worthwhile. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. I want to talk a little bit about the balance of being Clark Kent and Superman.
Oh, God.
Having a foot in both worlds, and because you have to, like we have to, I don't know, do both at times.
Yeah, you do. It's fucking, it can be stressful sometimes. Not in the sense of like identity-wise, but more so in the sense of like maintaining one. You don't want to feed too much into the other because like, of course, the underlying of all that is money, right? So we're all floating in these things of, yeah, for sure, creative X, Y, and Z. The underlying current of it all is money. How much should I do this more and take this job that's going to take away from X, Y, and Z to get more money to invest in the thing I could do on my own, or should I stay on the... I feel like I have a relatively good grasp on it, but again, I'm not for real. But then again, I could just be like not looking outside of myself, being like, no, you got it. You've maintained so far. You've been rocking out so far. You know what I'm saying? I'm not out here balling, throwing bands in the club, but I'm holding it down. You know what I'm saying? And album of the year. That's all.
Okay.
Man, boy, that's not for real, but like in my mind.
Not too shabby.
In my mind, it is that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't win, but like it's still in my mind.
No, that's big, brother.
But you know
That's
what I'm saying?
big.
Just
Yes.
keep it real.
Congratulations.
I don't want to spread fake news, but I'm just saying.
News.
But like, just there's the balance is within you, and as long as you feel okay with everything. Of course, not saying self-doubt in the sense of like I'm doubting what I'm doing, but I sometimes doubt if I'm putting too much into one or the other sometimes. But like that's the only doubt comes. Not like, oh, am I doing the wrong thing? But I'm like, am I? Because it's still me at the end of the day. One is the extension, one like feeds my soul, and one actually like provides for me and does my, you know what I'm saying, I can do my thing with. But like, so it's just how much do I put into one bowl? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, the balance. What about you?
I'm literally not good at balancing. At this point, I am an audio engineer full time, which sometimes is amazing, sometimes is literally like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sustain. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely don't think I do a good job of like being in the real world versus music. Like I will literally just go into the studio and make music all day and not care. And I don't think that's the best, but that's what I do. So
We'll see. Yeah. What do I know? We'll see. Honestly, bro.
Literally,
we'll watch it. Like, I'm saying, turn out.
Texas.
Yeah, real talk.
I'm gonna go make a song. I'll figure it out when it come, I guess.
Who's to say? That's what I'm saying. It's like there's no right way to get to the thing that we're supposed to do. As long as you can, I guess, eat every day and just like live your life, I guess you're doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Essentially, that's the core minimum of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I guess it's like, what is important to you?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
society's gonna tell you that things are important all the
Yeah,
time.
yes,
It's like,
100%.
are you gonna believe it or are you gonna like create the life that you want? Because I know a lot of people thought I was crazy for like trying to do music full time, and I might be.
Especially
shit,
moving
I
to a
don't
new
know.
state and doing it too. That's a big thing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
so
Where you don't know nobody. That's pretty big.
I'm still alive, and you know, I be eating Chipotle.
Every day, every
Not
God
every day, don't come for me.
damn day. Every day. They walk in there like, oh, Shabana here. Like, I'm like, damn, you my name?
Don't come for me. Don't be
It's
coming
like
up in front of
cheers. You
my
know,
guy.
cheers where everybody know your name. It's like that Chipotle. I'm like, damn, nigga, VIP. Skip the line. We got you, girl. I'm like, damn. Shit. All right, cool. It's kind of nice.
You need to get like a sponsorship from them.
No, they need to.
They need
I be
to.
getting them
They
free
need
bowls
to.
though. They got the
They
points.
need
They got
to.
the point system.
Okay.
I be getting them free bowls.
Okay. Yes. No, I think you really touched on it though. We're all just kind of winging it, you know.
Yes.
I mean, there are certain things that we can follow and things that can lead us in right directions, but ultimately everybody's just winging it and figuring it out for ourselves. So, but I think you guys are doing a great job of standing out and appearing confident, even if it's not really fake it till you make it. But it's inspiring to everybody, you know. That's why I have you guys here tonight, and it's great to be amongst you all.
Yo, thank you for having.
So happy to be here.
Everyone's for having this mug, bro. Yeah. We here, bro. It's really cool.
Yeah,
It's really funny, and it's like, and let's turn it back to you. You've been in the scene for a hot minute. You've been doing your thing for a minute too. And every
you,
time I
sir.
see you, every year, it's an elevation of some sort. You know what I'm saying? So that applies the same with you as well.
Appreciate
You know what I'm
it,
saying?
yeah.
I remember I did a podcast with you. You was in your crib with it.
I know, right?
Stand, I don't want like, damn, the lights.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Now I'm on the stage. The lights and the
microphone.
palm tree in the background.
Not the Bochy.
LED screens. I don't even know what's going on over there. There's wires
Mama,
and
we
shit.
made it.
Mad wires over there. That's crazy, bro. That's tight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like from the room, like you just did the same way she did. You just did. I don't have the thing, but you're like, all right, we're gonna record it in my. Someone's on a microphone. Someone's on the iPhone. Like you was getting it cracking
Just
with,
figuring it
with
out.
whatever you
Yeah.
had. So like
Yeah,
to see
yeah.
that, and to now you're being interviewed here is tight.
Yeah, thank you. No, I think everything is about elevation and growth, and that's what we should be seeing every year, and that is what I see with you guys as well. So I want to talk a little bit about, I guess, I don't know, further aspirations and dreams, and what some of that growth might continue to look like. If you have any plans, or if you just want to continue winging it, what do you think? What do you think is in the future?
I definitely have goals. I want to like get better at the business side of things. Like, because I do think that my artistry like has a purpose, and I need to like reach more people, and like I can't just be throwing shit on SoundCloud no more. Like, it's time to get serious, like visuals, promotion, all that stuff. So that's my goal. I got an album that I've like almost done with. It's gonna come out this year, so I'm gonna really try to push it for real, and yeah, see where that goes. But also book with me. I want to do more sessions.
Real talk. Real talk.
Book at the spot.
For sure. No, I'm coming.
For
I'm
real.
coming. Yes, we gonna bring
Honestly,
one of
bro.
our group nights
An
there.
amazing engineer.
All right, bet.
Just saying.
That's probably the only way I can get you to one of these group sessions, huh?
If I'm the engineer now.
right. Yeah. What about you, Duct Tape?
Like, what was my goal?
Just dreams, future aspirations. What you want to grow and elevate to?
Essentially to be happier, and I feel like I'd be happier, but just solely living off of art, depending, no matter what medium it is, be it like collages or paintings or making music is the fastest one. Not the fastest one in a sense, but it's it not to say it just draws people quicker, but it's instant for me. It's fun, and I do like writing like short poems and like short stories, and I guess that's in the same vein as the same, like a verse is essentially like a super short poem. And you have to just get all your ideas instead of having like 2 pages. You have 16 like bars or lines or whatever essentially, and you can like dance to it as well too. Like no one's in the club like reading like James Baldwin, like, oh, this is that shit. Oh, damn, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you get to see that initial reaction off of a song, if it's to a good beat or like it moves you type of stuff. So essentially just living off my art and being just comfortable in my life. I'm not really trying to chase like the hottest sort of thing. I just want to have stuff that lasts, like make albums and like good art that lasts like a super long time. And that's gonna last way longer than me. That's kind of the goal sometimes for people, like just to not die ever. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas talk about Mozart still, and like you know what I'm saying all that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck. Like niggas gonna still be talking about James Brown in 100 years. So like he's never gonna go anywhere, I guess. So essentially that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be like because now is now, but like now isn't forever. I just want to chase like forever. I said.
Yeah, and didn't you make a short film?
I was literally gonna ask, like, what's up with the video shit?
Yeah, for short film, I wrote a short film with my friends. Well, I wrote a short film. My friend Taji directed it.
Yes,
we
how's
were editing.
Taji?
Taji cool. He driving box trucks, living his life.
No fun, right?
No fun. We still on here. Santa Mar, no fun, baby. What's up? But yeah, short film is done. We have to finish editing it.
Okay,
It's in the editing process right now. But we made that like with our artist Lil Sticks and a Salad from BSB. They star in it, and Sticks' mom is in it. She essentially steals the whole film. And she's such an amazing actor.
Oh, nice.
All creative active and just like people just willing to try. You know what I'm saying? Like filmmaking is a big part of my life as well. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I love making music and rap and stuff like that, but like writing like just movies and like short stories and film stuff like that is like a big part of what I like to do too. So as long as I get to do any variation of that of writing is like and living off that is tight. But yeah, that joint, it's about to be, it's called Stain too.
Stain?
Stain, yeah, Stain, like a robbery.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's about a robbery.
All
in
right, I
one
look
day.
forward to checking
It's
that
crazy,
out.
y'all. It's fire, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. It's hard, bro. This shit crazy, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. It's so good. I'm so proud of everyone. Like a lot of actors and non-actors working together, using people's spaces for like we did like legit didn't use that much money to make this. You know what I'm saying? It was just all like friends and just like my friend's gonna score the thing as well too. But like it's not done, but it's done.
It's getting
Lil Stick stars in
progress,
it.
progress.
Salad and BSB stars in it as well too. People we know and love in the city are in this movie, like random people as well. But it's just like, and to go in that process, that's why I will never say a movie sucks ever. To make this little indie like this, it damn near probably runs 30, 45 minutes at the most. Took so much time, effort,
much,
planning this and
yeah.
that. It takes a lot to make even a bad movie. But this one just so happened to be good, and it took even
believe
more.
it.
You know what I'm saying? With less money, but more time. So like, it was just like extremely fun experience, and it just told me like I could do anything I want to in this world. Making a short film, like, I already knew that, but I can do whatever I want to in this world. This world's mine to toy and play with, and just like, I just love film so much. Like, you know what I'm saying? My mom, learning English, she would watch hella movies and TV and film and stuff. Would take me, be like, oh, we have to watch a movie. And I'm like in the theater watching like Bowfinger. I'm like, what is going on in this? I don't even know. I'm like 5. I'm like, what is this adult? Like, I'm watching Runaway Bride. I'm like, what the fuck is Runaway? Who are these people? Like, Richard, who the fuck is Richard Gere? But like, I'm watching. But like now looking back, I'm like, damn, mom put me on some fucking movies. Now I'm like thinking about like, oh damn. What would Julia Roberts do? Or some shit in this, it's characters, so this is my, you know what I'm saying, Julia Roberts in the jump.
like that.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But like, yeah, just, yeah. I forgot what even the question was. I ain't gonna hold you.
I love it. Another medium of art, definitely.
Yeah, okay, got that,
definitely. Well, speaking of like mothers and just families, do you guys' families support the artist side of you and the Superman side of you, or is it just?
Start off, Shavana.
Goodness. Definitely not in
Oh,
the
goodness.
past. Not in the past, but I would say if anyone has opened up my dad, and love him to death if he watches this. Love you. He was not seeing the vision at first, but he is a military You know what I'm saying? Different generation. And I know it came from the best place.
Yeah,
like, he
different.
don't want me out here struggling, but I don't want to be in the office, bro. That shit is worse than
Worse.
struggling. You know what I'm
Worse.
saying? Like,
Worse.
misery,
Worse.
miserable. But I don't know. I think now that he's seen, like, my resilience and he's seen, like, what I've built so far in this amount of time, like, he definitely at this point is like, keep going, don't give up, like, you're doing it. So yeah, I would say now. It took a little evidence, but now that the evidence is there, he fucking with it. So
Okay. Word. What about you?
At first, not at all. But it took a super long time for them to like kind of like, okay, something's happening here. I guess them being retired and like they're on the internet all the time and like seeing my name in certain things and be like, oh, okay, so there's a prize to this. So I can show somebody something. For them, they wanted just to see a thing that like I could send them links like I tell them like, yeah, I just did a good show and this and that. I'm like, okay, cool, that's what's up. And I would show them videos of it. They'd be like, how do they know the words? I'm like, because they listen to the song.
Fucking with it.
I'm like, Mom, your kid out here lit. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm getting it popping in the city, boy. Watch out now. Might get a little restaurant for free. No, I'm kidding. No, but like, it's just they had to see something. And again, coming like, you telling your immigrant mom, I want to be a writer. And like, they go, what? I ain't come here to fucking,
doctor?
Yeah. I ain't come here to fucking write, to do some like, there's mad writers. You're about to build something. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I ain't building something. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
Like,
straight up, yeah.
So like, I understand her perspective. She came to this country to X, Y, and Z to, you know what I'm saying, on some real, like that's straight up. You know what I'm saying? But her, I'm like, I'm gonna do creative arts.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
nigga,
yeah.
what? I'm not coming here to do no creative arts. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's what, yeah. But they see it now and they rock with it, they fuck with it. It's like, oh, you happy? You're not like out here starving and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, I'm doing all right. So it's like not crazy, but they saw something. I went out like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago. I opened up for this band, this Richmond band called Duct. I opened up for them at the Broadberry. That's when they for real saw it. And that was a big fuck. And that shit was fucking lit as fuck. Bro. That shit was hot.
I bet.
Bro, that shit was turned up and they had lights and shit. I was like, oh, they got like Usher in this bitch. There was lights and shit. That shit was crazy, bro. It was crazy. But
Shirt off. Did you take the shirt off?
Did I take my shirt off? Of course I took my shirt off.
Right.
please.
Nah. Please. I JK's y'all JK. No, but like, yo, that's when they kind of like, oh, all right, something's happening here. They're seeing people like they saw me sign somebody's like T-shirt or something like that, and it was like something's happening here.
They just be needing evidence for real.
That's
Because
literally
there's so
it.
many people like, I'm about to be a rapper or
Yeah,
a SoundCloud
bingo.
rapper. They're like,
Bingo.
bruh, but
Right.
come on now.
Exactly,
but once
though.
they see you serious and you making moves, and you know
Exactly,
what I'm saying?
like taking money that for my job and saving and investing it, and like even having a show here, having like for my album Chester's Caitlin, having it here, and like them like seeing like, oh, you made shirts, you made cassettes, you be like all by yourself type of stuff, and like your friends came through and then you made like you did something with it. Having here, shout out to Brandon, RVA Boombox and all that stuff. But like having it here, they said like, oh, so you doing something? I'm like, yeah, I'm investing my. This is not no little. Yeah, everybody, nah, nigga, this is dead ass, nigga. This is Barry Gordy, Hitsville, USA, nigga. The fuck.
I know that's right. Yes. Yeah, and I think ultimately too, the fact that, as you guys said, you're happy, you're passionate, and I think that that's something that people can see and people can support, and then people can also believe in that, and kind of, it's an inspiring thing as well. So.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
I'm
You are good at this, dog. You are fire at this. This is good. Like this is fun. This is tight.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. No. Well, I do want to get into some music from you guys, but I just want to thank you both so much for coming on the show. I really appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing what both of you have in store.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Shout out Empress Rav.
Hey, Empress Rev.
Yeah. Shout out Lily
Psyc
Rose.
101. Thank y'all.
Shout
for
out
coming
me.
through.
Shout out Duct Tape Jesus.
Yeah. I got a new album coming out.
Another new one?
Yeah.
Hey, look at you. All right.
And that's all y'all getting.